Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV as we bring you race number 2 of the DirtFan.com mini shootout series. We are here in the sprint car capital of the world, known as the Knoxville Raceway. Qualifying up now. These drivers have one lap to get their lap in. And let's take a look. Davin Cardwell, quickest at the moment. Top 20 qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen. Down the bottom left, you'll see the driver that is currently on screen at the moment. And that car on screen, car number 23 of Todd Hook. They all trying to track down Davin Cardwell with an 18.122. Tanner Tomasi second quick with an 18.281. Randall Carter with an 18.319. Fourth is Jay Place with an 18.355, and Aaron Kitchen rounds out your top 5 with an 18.366 as Todd Hook, car number 23, waiting for the lap time to come through, 23rd quick. Mason Crawford, who was unlucky. He led for a good portion of that 100-lap main event at the Lernerville Speedway, which we saw just a few moments ago. No time to catch your breath, no time to rest the voice, because we are back at it here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're back at it, and we're not even live on Dirt Fan, I don't think. I'll check that. Apologise to those guys if we are not. Alright, so we're about to go live on the DirtFan.com. We're about to go live on the DirtFan.com Facebook page. We're about to go live on World of Thunder Racing League. Four heat races on the program. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Four heat races on the program. Davin Cardwell and Jay Blaze in row number 1. Row 2, Dustin Sizemore, Huey Quillen. Row 3 going to be Nick Cooper and Lucas Chowning. Row 4, Brian Johnson and Eddie Holden. And row 5 is Robert Tucker. Your DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series, presented by World of Thunder Racing League. We're about to go green here at the Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 1. Pace truck to the infield, Davin Cardwell will lead us to the green flag, and we are underway. Davin Cardwell down low, slides up. Chowning, look at the 47 machine. Here comes Jay Place up on the inside, down into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. Looking for the slide job, but Cardwell around the outside. Davin Cardwell will lead lap number 1. Jay Place followed quickly back there in second position. Jay Place slide job on Cardwell. Davin Cardwell turns it underneath him now. Quillen back there in third, Dustin Sizemore in fourth. Now remember, top 3 go straight through to the main event. Cardwell with a slider on Place. Place will turn it back underneath him past the start finish line. Now out of turn 2 this time by. Past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. As Cardwell back to the inside. Cardwell back to the race lead into turn number 3. Place once again, good crossover down out of turn number 4. Nearly rubbing door panels. There's nothing in it. Half the car separating Place and Cardwell. Cardwell running right up above the marbles, right near the wall. He will get the drive out of turn number 2, and he says goodbye to the rest of the field. Look at Sizemore up on the inside. Oh, it gets into the back of Jay Place, and also Quillen place upside down. Johnson has nowhere to go. And Dustin Sizemore in third. Nick Cooper taking advantage of the good luck there. The bad luck for some, but good luck for the high side hustler. The New York Thunderbolt, the New York Nightmare. Nick Cooper now back underneath Sizemore. 5 down, 3 to run. Cooper and Sizemore, they continue to race side by side down into turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go this time by Sizemore. Cooper turns it back underneath him. Cooper has second at the start-finish line. Sizemore for the big slider there on Cooper in turn number 3 and 4. Quillen 1 lap to go for your race leader. Cooper sliding job on Sizemore. Cardwell, he will find himself victorious here in heat race number 1. Out of turn 4, you'll see him starting to come in closer. Tavin Cardwell victorious, second at the line. It's going to be close. Nick Cooper gets it. He gets second. Huey Quillen still third at the line. Dustin Sizemore fourth. Then we go back to Lucas Chowding, Robert Tucker, Brian Johnson, Eddie Holden, and Jay Place, unfortunately, finishing just only 4 laps in heat race number 1. Heat number 2, let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for the DirtFan.com mini shootout series here at the Knoxville Raceway. Race number 2. Alright, starting on pole, heat race number 2 in Team VLR.com, the 112 of Devin Morgan. At a position number 2 in car number 17, Aaron Kitchen. Your winner from the Lernerville Speedway just about 20 minutes ago. Car number 15, Ryan Flatten will start position 3, and he's outside. He finished 3rd in car 79, Blake Murray. Inside your 3rd row, position number 5 in car number 013, Brent Fair to his outside in car 4 for D1RT, Jim Emery. Lining up at a position 7 in the Folds Graphics, car number 7 with a 15X machine out of position 7, Tanner Folds and Nick King, car number 37, will start position number 8. Here we go. Set for action off turn number 4. Green flag is out, heat number 2, and Devin Morgan getting a good jump on the field. Kitchen back there in 2nd position, then we go back to Ryan Flatten in 3rd. Flatten down low, Brent Fair down low. Here comes Murray trying to get a run on Flatten. Flatten moves up. Oh no, contact. Murray and Fair. Here, look at Emery now. And Tanner Folds. You can throw a blanket over the 5 cars battling it out for the final transfer position. Only 3 cars going through to the main event from heat racing action. Right now, your leader Devin Morgan over Aaron Kitchen. Morgan upstairs. Kitchen down low. Flatten upstairs as well. Flying Ryan holds on to position 3, but Blake Murray all over the back of him like a fat kid on a cupcake. He wants that position. Like, oh, Flatten into the wall. Murray takes over 3rd. Now where's Flatten gonna go? Flatten will go back upstairs into turn number 3 and 4. This will be 4 down, 4 to run for your race lead, who is out by over half a straightaway, the 112 of Devin Morgan. 2nd spot, Aaron Kitchen. Again, looking to transfer right into the main event. Had a good run at the Lernerville Speedway. Blake Murray had a great run, finishing third. Your winner from Lernerville, Ryan Flatton, fourth on the outside looking in, and we've seen this last time. He started position 19th at Lernerville, managed to get the win, but a totally different racetrack here at the Knoxville Raceway. Flatton going to pull to the inside. Folds goes on by. Brent Fair, Jim Emery, they both go on by as well. 6 down, 2 to run for your race leader, Devin Morgan. Blake Murray really starting to get a handle of this racetrack. Really getting upstairs in the fluffy stuff, grabbing that cushion, now cuts it down to the exit, down to the bottom of the exit of turn number 4. He pulls up alongside Aaron Kitchen. Surprise right now. Boom, surprise. There goes Blake Murray. He gets into the wall a little bit, but Devin Morgan for the final lap into turns 3 and 4. Not that one, but this one coming out of turn number 4. Devin Morgan victorious. Second is a drag race. Aaron Kitchen second. Third, Blake Murray. Fourth will be Tanner Folds. Brent Fairholm in fifth. Jim Emery in sixth. Nick King seventh. Eighth went to Ryan Flatton. And Jarrett Murphy didn't grid. So there we go. Heat 2 is complete. 2 more heat races on the program. And well, they are both going to be contested over 8 laps. Yes, this is COVID-19 free. Coronavirus free here at Ultimate Dirt TV. For the dirtfan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series, race number 2 here at the Knoxville Raceway, presented by World of Thunder Racing League. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, heat race number 3, the penultimate heat race of the night in car number 09. It's Tanner Tomasi. On the outside of the front row, car number 12 of Ben Kudamash. Lining up inside your second row, position number 3, car number 42, Adam Homerding. And to his outside, car number 32, William Duval. Lining up inside your third row, in car number 118, Joshua Hess, and to his outside, the 327, finished second in the main event at Lernerville. Gavin Collins starts position number 6. Todd Hook will start position 7, and Mason Crawford out of position number 8. And in fact, 5th and 7th, Joshua Hess and Todd Hook did not grid, so that will make it only a 6-car heat race in heat number 3. So half of these drivers will advance to the main event. The other 3, well, they're going to be put into B main 1 and B main number 2. Well, Willie, welcome back watching from Kansas City. We hope you were enjoying the coverage, and we hope everybody enjoys the coverage here at the Knoxville Raceway. The sprint car capital of the world, playing host to the super late models. Don't forget, head over to our YouTube channel. $50 giveaway once we get that 1,000 subscribers mark. Go to youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. That is youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Your chance at a $50 prize. Here we go. Green flag is out. Tanner Tomasi will lead us 4 miles around Knoxville Raceway. Homerding up on the inside of the 42 machine. Kudamash back to third. Duval up on the inside of Collins. They go 3 wide there with the 15 of Crawford. So Crawford having his work cut out for him right now. Runs the bottom side of the racetrack. Collins falls back to position 6. Duval now looking for third. Slide job on Kudamash. Kudamash trying to keep the foot on the bucket on the outside. Trying to keep that throttle stomping all the way around this half a mile of a racetrack. Duval into third momentarily. Who is going to have it at the start-finish line? We go 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Duval had to throw the big slider. Crawford on the low side now. Duval upstairs. Kudamash on through the middle now. 3 wide for the final transfer position. Look out, Kudamash. Crawford may have come together there. Crawford now up to position 4. Kudamash falling back to 6th position as Gavin Collins gets on by. And now Adam Homerding coming after the race leader, Tanner Tomasi. Tomasi holds on, 4 down, 4 to run. Can he continue this good run here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway? Third spot, William DeVoe. Oh, Collins in the back of Crawford. Kudermarsh goes on by. Collins making sure that he doesn't take a spot from Crawford. Very classy move there from Gavin Collins, I'm going to say, because most people would have just done the good old bump and run. But right now, top 2 on screen. Hobbling in the red and white number 42 machine. Tanner Tomasi, the black and white 09. Your race leader. This is for a starting position of 3. Second spot will start 7, so there's 2 rows there. Hobbling to the inside. He goes the slide up into 1 and 2. Tomasi turns it back underneath him now. Tomasi back to the inside, down into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. He's going to be upstairs, right up hugging that outside wall. Hobbling to the inside. Half a car length between the pair. Hobbling stays low through 1 and 2. Trying to get the momentum down the back straight away. Tanner Tomasi has it by a car length. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat number 3. Tanner Tomasi looking to go to victory lane, looking to start position number 3. There we go. Tanner Tomasi wins over Adam Hobbling. William DeVoe home in 3rd. Great drive by him. Kudermarsh 4th. Crawford 5th. Collins in 6th. And they are your 6 cars to contest heat race number 3. With our 4th and final heat race of the night coming up next. Let's take a look at your ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for your DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series, race number 2 here at Knoxville. Starting on pole in car number 19, Randall Carter to his outside in car 71, Mario Perez. Inside your second row, car 45, Barry Sorensen to his outside. And the 269 machine, that is James Grace. Inside third row, the 54 of Mitch Stiles to his outside. Car 11, Gavin Jordan starts position number 6. Daniel Passmore, car number 8 will start position 7. Wild Bill Aarons, scheduled to line up out of position 8, didn't grid. And Russell Berry in the 084 will line up in the 9th position, although technically going to be 8th as Bill Aarons that didn't grid. Alright, here we go. Our 4th and final heat race of the night. And Randall Carter getting up on the wheel and gets on the gas as we go down into 1 and 2 for the first of 8 times. Heat race number 4. Perez rides in second. Here goes Grace now, immediately moving up into that 3rd position, taking over that spot from Barry Sorensen. So the 269 machine, I tell you what, he has been absolutely lightning quick over the past 4-6 weeks. As he finds himself riding in the 3rd position. And you go back to Gavin Jordan in the 11 machine. Back there in 4th, Barry Sorensen. Back there in 5th, the impossible 6, Stiles and Berry. To round out the field as Sorensen to the inside on Jordan. Slide job is complete. Jordan now trying to work back underneath the 45 of Barry Sorensen. This is your battle for 4th and 5th. Slide job. Sorensen very close to making contact there on that crossover, but it is Randall Carter, your race leader. Here comes Passmore trying to come after the 11 machine of Gavin Jordan. Jordan a little loose there through turn number 1 and 2. Will lose a spot to Daniel Passmore. 4 down, 4 to run, so 4 laps left in heat racing competition. Your DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series here in Knoxville, race number 2. Feature race going to be inverted from points as well. Perez riding in second, Carter your race leader. 2.5 to run out of turn number 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Carter being unchallenged, uncontested for the race lead. Meanwhile, Passman will try to put heavy pressure on the 45 to Barry Sorensen. As you watch your 269, your third place driver at the moment. Again, holding on to the final transfer spot from heat racing into the main event. The white flag flies. Perez doing a nice job in second right now, running the middle, trying to slide up to the top of the racetrack on the exit of turn number 2. Coming to turns 3 and 4 for the final time check, and flag is out. Randall Carter victorious here at Knoxville, heat number 4. Second going to be Mario Perez, James Grace home in third. Fourth will be Barry Sorensen. Fifth is going to be Daniel Passmore, Mitch Stiles in 6th, Gavin Jordan 7th, Russell Berry in 8th, and Wild Bill Aarons didn't even grid for heat number 4. Well, that is heat racing action completed. It's now time for our B main. The first of 2 B mains here on Ultimate Dirt TV at the virtual Knoxville Raceway. No coronavirus here. We are strong. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Ten laps to distance in these B mains, where your top 6 will make it through. Starting on pole in car number 18, that'll be Dustin Sizemore on the outside of the front row. Ben Kudermarsh out of position number 2. Lucas Channing will line up inside your second row out of position 3 on his outside. Mason Crawford to start position number 4. Inside your third row out of position 5, Robert Tuck on the outside of row number 3. Gavin Collins out of position number 6. Position 7 is going to be Brian Johnson. Joshua Heston lines up out of position 8. Eddie Holden. Then we go back to Todd Hook and Jay Place to round out what is, or what should be, an 11-car field, but now make it a 9-car field. And with our top 6 going through, 2/3 of this B main, they will go through. 7, 8, and 9, 1/3 of this field will not make tonight's main event. It is going to be contested over 50 laps. Here we go, green flag is out. B main number 1. 10 laps around Knoxville. Top 6 go through. Crawford around the outside on Chowning. In the Mopar powered Valva lead number 47 machine. Kudermarsh down the low side through 1 and 2. Lap number 1 belongs to Dustin Sizemore. Kudermarsh down low into 1 and 2. Now here comes Crawford making it 3 wide through the middle, down the back straightaway. Contact, and more contact. And they keep it going. They gather it back up. Crawford back in position 4, 1 on the low side on the inside of the Mopar powered Valvoline of Lucas Charney. Now Crawford with a slide job, 2 for the price of 1. He says, thank you so very much. As Crawford will now get to the top side and now looking to come after your race leader. Look at 5th and 6th right now. Gavin Collins right there with him in 5th. And 6 is the 121 of Brian Johnson, showing very good car speed. Jay Place back there in 7th. Robert Tucker 8th, and Eddie Holden, who rounds out your 9 cars in this one. And again, Sizemore might be starting to feel the pressure now. 4 down, 6 to run. And Crawford, well, doesn't need to do anything silly right now because it's only a It's only one row. Difference between these two at the moment. Yes, you want to get the win, you don't want to have to pass him in the main event. So the more cars you pass in this, the less cars you have to pass in the main event. Oh, Sizemore whipping in and out as Crawford goes for a big slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Sizemore trying to get back to the inside. The internet looks to have fixed itself up. No. Goes back to being Blinky Mill. Hashtag almost could have been Sizemore's fault, but no. Good race for the lead here at the moment. Crawford and Sizemore putting on a show here at Knoxville. B-Main number 1. And it's still side by side. Chowding watching this battle unfold in front of him. And I tell you what, let's go on board thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports. And the pair made contact, and now look at Chowding. He's going down low, down into turn number 1 and 2, and now a 3-car battle for the race lead. 2.5 to run. Sizemore has it over Crawford. Chowding in third, and right there with him, just a couple of car lengths behind him, but now Crawford getting a run on the inside. Crawford going to slide job down into 1 and 2 once again. 2 to go. That time by past the start finish line. Sizemore back to the inside, and that must be very scary for Crawford and Chowding, because there's nothing worse than when a driver is blinking in and out. You don't want to potentially make the pass or make contact with not only him, but you don't want to have to ruin your own race because they're blinking in and out. But so far, they've both done a good job. Down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Sizemore's going to go for it. He puts the slider. Crawford going to turn underneath him. They drag race out of turn 4. Crawford's just got it by half a car length. He wins by .044. Sizemore second. Chowding third. Collins fourth. Johnson fifth. And Jay plays home in position 6. Unfortunately for Ben Kudermarsh, Eddie Holden, and Robert Tucker, their nights are done. And they will not contest tonight's 15-lap main event. B-Main number 2 cars getting ready to line up behind the iRacing.com page truck on the infield. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. On pole for B-Main number 2 in the Fold Graphics 15X machine. It's Tanner Foles out of position number 1. Driving for TVR and Hunt the front car 45. Barry Sorensen will line up out of position number 2. Position 3 in car number 013 of Brent Fair to his outside. In car number 8 of Daniel Passmore. Lining up inside your third row in car number 4 for D1RT, that is Jim Emery. Lining up out of position 6 for MDM Million Dollar Motorsports, it is the 54 of Mitch Stiles. 7th starter in car number 37, Nick King will line up alongside the 11 of Gavin Jordan. Out of position 8, and position number 9 at the back is going to be the 084 of Russell Berry. Out. We're underway. We're going to use a lazy man's camera today. Fold, Fair, and Sorensen. Fold up on the top side into the wall. Sorensen to the inside, but Brent Fair takes over the race lead in the 013 machine. 1 down, 9 to run. Emery working down low. Track going to get a grade after this one. Going to go back to be fresh. Started at 0%, 3-minute warm-up session after this one. Which 6 drivers are going to make the main event? And we'll start on the outside row. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Emery up on the inside on Brent Fair. And Jim Emery to the race lead. Sorensen almost got into the back of Brent Fair. out of turn 2, and that 45 machine, he's got some speed right now. Fair continues to work upstairs through turn number 1 and 2. Sorensen following behind him down the back straight away. Fair getting a run on Emery down into turns 3 and 4. But Emery good through the bottom on the entry into turns 3 and good through the middle. On the exit of turn number 4, down low once again, trying to keep that car glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. Fair trying to get around the outside. Here comes Sorensen. He had to back out of the throttle and get out of the gas, because otherwise he would have got into the back of the 013 nearly like he did just then. And now here goes Sorensen. Slide job on Brent Fair. How much speed has that 013 machine got right now? Can he get back by Sorensen, but Passmore to the inside on Fair, and Passmore trying to come after our third place getter. Fair going to duck it down low and try and keep it glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. Three laps left to run for your race leader this time by. 7 in the books, and I tell you what, Barry Sorensen, he may just pickpocket the number 4 machine. Emery is good on the exit of the turn, but Sorensen just a little better. Here he comes, Sorensen now, 2 to run, popsicle sticks are out. And it was Sorensen who was 2/10 quicker there on the previous lap. And Sorensen now to the outside, side by side down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 here on lap number 9. We'll have the white flag this time by, and Barry Sorensen takes the race lead with 1 lap left to run. Emery trying to find back down the low side through turn number 1 and 2. But Sorensen way too good on the top shelf. Into turns number 3, out of turn number 4. Talk about young Barry Sorensen picking up the win. He pickpocketed him in the final lap there. Barry Sorensen victorious ahead of Jim Emery. Brent Fair 3rd. 4th is Daniel Passmore. Tanner Foles 5th. And Mitch Stiles home in 6th. Unfortunately for Gavin Jordan, Russell Berry and Nick King. Those 3 drivers will not make tonight's 50-lap A-main event of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. Well, let's take this opportunity right now, while we've got a 3-minute warm-up session for these drivers, to go out there and we'll start ripping up this racetrack. It is now time for the playing of the American National Anthem. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series presented by World of Thunder. Tonight, race number 2 here at the Knoxville Raceway. It is now time for your main event, and let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Now, we can tell you that there is going to be a reshuffle in the lineup due to points. So our top 6 drivers, Davin Cardwell and Devin Morgan in row 1, Tanner Tomasi and Randall Carter row 2. Row 3, Nick Cooper and Aaron Kitchen. Then we go back to Adam Homerding and Mario Perez. Row 4, Huey Quillen and Blake Murray in row 5. William Duvall, James Grace in row 6. Row 7, Mason Crawford, Barry Sorensen. Row 8, Dustin Sizemore, Jim Emery. Row 9 is going to be Lucas Chowning and Brent Fair. Row 10, Gavin Collins and Daniel Passmore. Row 11, Ryan Johnson, Tanner Folds. And row 12, Jay Place and Mitch Stiles. It is going to be 50 laps here at the Knoxville Raceway. Drivers are on 2 to green. However, once the iRacing pace truck pulls in, we are not going green. There will be an invert, I believe, from the points. So again, we'll just wait on race control to get the drivers into their correct positions. Once they're in those said correct positions, we are going to get the drivers into a 4-wide salute. We're going to play some non-copyrighted Thunderstruck, and well, for the World of Thunder iRacing League and of course DirtFan.com, make sure you head over to their social media pages, check out their websites as well. You can check out DirtFan.com on the World Wide Web or on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow. Head over to WOTRL.com. Keep up to date with all the World of Thunder iRacing League. Don't forget to hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. We're closing in, or very close to, 6,500 followers. We've just reached 4,000 likes. And we are also aiming for 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We are close. We're about 30 away. And once we get to the 1,000 mark, well, we are going to give away $50. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the field makes their way into their correct positions, it looks like everything is all sorted, nice and dandy. I'm going to step aside and we're going to listen to a bit of Thunderstruck for the World of Thunder iRacing League. The DirtFan.com. Whoa! What is... Why? There was a yellow throne. Oh my god. Oh my god. well, something that shouldn't have happened. Yellow was thrown, and thankfully we're not going to lose any laps. So we are not ready to go green flag action. So we're going to use this time for any black flags or anything like that to get cleared. These drivers are going to do that, and the drivers are going to get back into their original positions from the race start once we're in those positions. And again, once we start lap number 5 of 55. Some drivers getting a bit of a wave around. There was a yellow, not sure whether there was a yellow thrown or someone stopped on the racetrack. It didn't look like anybody stopped, so they're not too sure on why that yellow was thrown. But we might even just lose a lap here just to make sure that the field is correctly lined up. Yes, Terry, thank you very much for again your support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And yes, Steve has picked that obviously song out, so hopefully we get to start this one this time by. If not, well, we'll lose a lap, but it doesn't really matter because we're still going to have a lot of laps around the Knoxville Raceway. Race number 2 with the dirtfan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. These drivers all vowing to get into the Premier Series for the Super Late Models on a Sunday night. And it looks like most of the field is set. Some drivers at the back maybe not unsure where they are going to start, but again, race control on that one. Oh, what's going on with Devin Morgan? Morgan's blinked out. Does he come back? Yeah, no, he's back. He's good. A little bit of a scary moment for some of those drivers. The field looks to be set somewhat. Thank you, Chris. Well, it's only 50 laps, it's not 100, so hopefully these drivers have filled up the tanks or put about 16 gallons of fuel in, and hopefully we are not too far away from getting this race sorted. Again, thank you very much for the likes, shares and follows. Don't forget, guys, head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe to our channel, and we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Trev, there shouldn't be any glitches. Maybe just refresh the page, or if you're on your phone, refresh the stream. Chris, if you message the World of Thunder page, I don't know what you're looking for. The guys behind the scenes over at World of Thunder might be able to help you out in regards to getting a setup. Maybe a Forward Entertainment Group PC, GPC. Better get myself a plug. Or you can go Simworks Performance. Check out those guys. Those guys build computers specifically for iRacing. Well, Chris, if you check out the iRacing groups on Facebook, there's a whole lot of them. Just send a request to join them and just let people know what you're looking for, and the community can certainly point you in the right direction in regards to getting a setup and a computer built for iRacing. iRacing glitch at its finest. Lovely work. Anyhow, I think we're going green flag racing this time by, here we go, 47 laps, your main event, the dirtfan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series, race number 2 here in Knoxville. And we are green with a fresh track right underneath us right now. Davin Cardwell gonna lead it. These are yellow already. There was a big pile up. James Grace upside down. That's going to be him done for the night, unfortunately, ending on lap number 1. And just like we've seen in race number 1, the Lernerville Speedway, yellow laps not going to count. So an early caution here at the Knoxville Raceway. Trevor, these are super late models. About to go back to green. Lights are out on the pace truck. It's going to be Devin Cardwell, Devin Morgan on the front row. Nick Cooper and Randall Carter, row 2. Aaron Kitchen, Tanner Tomasi, row 3. Pace truck is in. Devin Cardwell stomps that right foot down, foot flat to the floor. Green flag, and Cooper down to the inside into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide for the race lead. Nick Cooper down to the race lead. He gets to the bottom side. Devin Cardwell getting shuffled back to 3rd. Here comes Carter on the inside in that 18 machine, and Devin Cardwell in 2 laps goes from first, well, battling to stay inside the top 3, could potentially get shuffled back to 4th position. Devin Morgan, the blue and orange 112 machine. 2nd spot, Carter in the 18 in 3rd. Devin Cardwell 4th. Then you go back to Tanner Tomasi rounding out the top 5, and Tomasi looking for a solid result here. Yellow is out. And just completing a 3-lap run just then, and we have got another car upside down. And that looks to be Jay Place in the number 16 machine. Well, perfect time to continue what we're doing behind the scenes. Again, appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Like, shares, and follows. Jacob, thank you very much as well. Appreciate it. Again, don't forget, head over to dirtfan.com to keep up with all your real-life racing news, although that it's probably going to get a stop put to it thanks to the coronavirus. But tell you what's not going to stop is all the action right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And I can confirm tomorrow night the ARDC Sim Midget Series returns after having a week off last week due to some health issues for the league owner. We are back this week, tomorrow night from, I want to say 9 p.m. or around 9:10 Eastern. And then on Wednesday night, the Dirty Old Bastards 305 Sprint Car Series. We are going to be covering that. Then on Thursday night will be the 410 Winged Sprint Car Series, making their return once again for this season, 2020. Another season with the Dirty Old Bastards, covering 2 of their races. And we might even have on a Tuesday night as well, we might be covering their 360 series. So keep an eye out on our Facebook page for more information. You can check out Dirty Old Bastards on Facebook. And Nick Cooper absolutely obliterating him from that start. Morgan right through the middle now. The battle is on between Cardwell and Carter once again to make contact. Kitchen through the middle now. Tomasi up on the inside of Devin Cardwell. Cardwell, unfortunately, he's riding on, he's walking on a treadmill going backwards at this stage. He's trying upstairs. He has to go upstairs because he can't get to the bottom side because there's a lot of guys downstairs. He's got the opportunity to go down low this time, but no. He stays mid-track right now through turn number 3 and 4. Adam Homerding in 9th position, make that 10th position in that 42 machine. Contact Blake Murray, Barry Sorensen, and, well, the field is slowing up. No yellow. But they're obviously calling an admin yellow. Alright, well. You know what? Steve, feel free to come down and tell us what's going on. So it looks like these cars are going to pull up, and it looks like we're going to take a little extended break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Steve, come down and tell us what's going on, buddy. Just awaiting the arrival of the World of Thunder. So obviously some iRacing glitches going on that is making it a little hard for these drivers to get around, as here he is.
So iRacing's glitch is happening, giving everybody the lead and stuff like that, and giving people black flags. And so the lineup was totally messed up. So we're going to recreate the future race. They'll line up how they're supposed to, and we'll go 50 laps.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir. Give us just a minute. We'll have to do the lobby up, guys. Sorry, people watching.
All right, there we go. You heard it from Race Control. So what we'll do, we'll take an opportunity to take a break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Come back in just a few moments' time with our main event for the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. This is race number 2. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 5 minutes' time.
My name is Steven Corpenos. I'm a senior web developer here at iRacing, and I work on the beta UI. It's funny because iRacing has been around for 10 years, but we want to keep delivering the best possible user experience to our customers, and we've found that the old UI isn't exactly what we're trying to deliver in 2018. We want to use new features and provide the best possible experience when using the sim. One of the projects that I've been working on is some custom heat racing configuration for hosted races. We've been listening to our customers. Everyone's been asking for custom heat races. Maybe you want to tweak a few things with the preset iRacing configurations. Well, now you can using the Beta UI. So once you're at the home page of the Beta UI, you just go to create a race. Then from there you go to your set race options. And you'll notice here under event types, you can actually choose heat racing. First, I'm going to show you how to create a new format from scratch. You can choose the number of entrants. And as you can see, when I made that change, the change was actually reflected on the right side in the graph. Also, you can use the estimated duration at the bottom of the graph when you're changing the length to see what the total duration of your event will be. In addition, you can customize every aspect of the session information, practice, qualifying, heat races, consolations, and of course, the final feature race. Because the Beta UI allows us to develop features that are robust and complex, this feature will be exclusively available on the Beta UI. Once you've made all of the changes, you can hit save. Say you forgot what you selected. You can always preview it using the preview format button. We are very excited to release the brand new heat racing configuration feature that will be available in Season 3 of iRacing. My name is Steven Corpenos. I'm a senior web developer here at iRacing, and I work on the Beta UI. It's funny because iRacing has been around for 10 years, but we want to keep delivering the best possible user experience to our customers, and we've found that the old UI isn't exactly what we're trying to deliver in 2018. We want to use new features and provide the best possible experience when using the sim. One of the projects that I've been working on is some custom heat racing configuration for hosted races. We've been listening to our customers. Everyone's been asking for custom heat races. Maybe you want to tweak a few things with the preset iRacing configurations. Well, now you can using the Beta UI. So once you're at the homepage of the Beta UI, you just go to create a race. Then from there you go to your set race options. And you'll notice here under event types, you can actually choose heat racing. First, I'm going to show you how to create a new format from scratch. You can choose the number of entrants. And as you can see, when I made that change, the change was actually reflected on the right side in the graph. Also, you can use the estimated duration at the bottom of the graph when you're changing the length to see what the total duration of your event will be. In addition, you can customize every aspect of the session information, practice, qualifying, heat races, consolations, and of course, the final feature race. Because the Beta UI allows us to develop features that are robust and complex, this feature will be exclusively available on the Beta UI. Once you've made all of the changes, you can hit save. Say you forgot what you selected. You can always preview it using the preview format button. We are very excited to release the brand new heat racing configuration feature that will be available in Season 3 of iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. We apologise about the inconvenience that we just had with the glitch on iRacing. We got this field, we've got the drivers lined up once again, we've got this field set, and well, we've got a bit of a different racetrack this time. So once again, we're going to have 55 laps on the board. The iRacing.com pace truck is into the pits. We'll get these drivers lined up into their correct positions. So again, these first 5 laps drivers will line up in their original positions from what they started with. And I tell you what, Davin Cardwell, he might as well buy a lottery ticket online. Because I tell you what, he may have just used up his luck here tonight. He's going to start on the front row with Devin Morgan, Randall Carter and Nick Cooper. And Nick Cooper must be absolutely filthy, because now he is going to go back to his original starting spot at position 4, and after he had the race lead. You see right now the bottom side is very slick, so we'll see a lot of the drivers trying to fight for positions on the top side of the racetrack. And I have no idea what lap we're on. I think we're on about lap 3 at the moment. Alright, the field looks to be set. "50 laps around Knoxville." Oh, sorry, we're on lap 3. I don't think we're going this time by. We'll give it a couple more laps when we get to lap 5. So driver's getting 2 to go right now. Driver's been told 1 to green right now. Next time by out of turn number 4, Davin Cardwell will have control of this field. Here we go, dirtfan.com Simulate Model Mini Shootout Series main event. We are back underway here at the Knoxville Raceway. And Cardwell slide line into turn number 1 and 2. Morgan trying to cross back underneath him now. Morgan tag. Oh, Cooper, Carter, no, Carter upside down. Cooper involved, Duval, and no one wants to lift with this situation. Lift, lift, boys, lift. That was an ugly start, not gonna lie. Well, so anticlimactic for that one. Well, what it means, we'll rack them and stack them and go all again. We go, lights are out, pace truck is in, we're back underway. Cardwell, Morgan, and Tomasi down low, trying on the sideline, Cooper upstairs. But here comes Morgan, after Cardwell right now, Devin Morgan. Oh, Morgan and Cardwell, Tomasi around, Kitchen around, Perez around, Kitchen nearly upside down. Wow, oh wow. This has been chaotic. Alright, just chatting to race control there. So once we get to lap 55, that's when the white flag is going to come out. As far as Chris, the reason why you were kicked is because you didn't make the feature. You weren't in the original server, so that's why, buddy. That's why. Oh, how about Nick Cooper back into the race lead. Lights to go out on the racing.com pace truck. This time by the field is in rows of 2x2. Terry, thank you for that share. Guys, don't forget, head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. It is free. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for that follow as well. Dakota, appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Pace truck is in. Nick Cooper, right foot down. Green flag is out. Then the yellow laps are counting in this one due to the time restrictions that we are having at the moment. Quillen over the inside on Chowding. Oh, kitchen into the wall hard. Seems that this server reset has got these drivers in all. They've got all bent out of shape, and well, they're taking laps away. They're taking green flag laps away, guys. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we cannot have nice things. There is a thing called a brake pedal. Use it. And one thing I'm going to take away from another league is respect and giving. And it just seems to me at the moment, these drivers, there is not a whole lot of that being given out there on the racetrack. So again, appreciate all the support again coming through with all those follows. Again, we are just awaiting for the lights to go out on the pace truck.
What's going to happen? We're just going into race. Nick Cooper's your winner. Devin Morgan second. Huey Quillon.
Alright, well, you can tell those drivers don't worry about the interview because the race is going to be race is cut
So
short.
they're already coming in.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's not much to talk about, but alright, we'll bring them in, Steve.
Enough, thank you.
Alright, so again, the iRacing glitches happen. Third place tonight after race being declared. Huey Quillon. Huey, third place. You got to be happy about that one after a shortened race.
Yeah, I'm happy with the third place. That was a mess there. I got lucky and got through the first couple of wrecks that happened in front of me. And it put me in good position.
Well, it was always going to be tough, you know, especially after coming from a 100 lapper at Lernerville to you come to here and you do what was meant to be 50 laps, and it turns out we only got about 10 or so. But I mean, we'll let you get out of here. We'll sort of cut this one short, just like the race. But before we let you go, buddy, any sponsors or shout-outs on that one?
I'd just like to thank Dylan for the set, and I'd like to thank D12, Brad, and all them guys for helping me get better and get faster.
All right, there we go. Huey Quillen, third place here tonight. Devin Morgan and Nick Cooper, I believe, are second and first. So I don't think they are here. So what we're going to do, of course, a big thanks to, in fact, Devin Morgan has just joined us now. So I'll wait for him to come up. But officially home in second place tonight, Devin Morgan. Devin, I want to say congrats, but a shortened race, maybe not a night for iRacing when it comes to getting the race in here at Knoxville, but second place, a good result.
Yeah, it definitely sucks not to be able to race that one out, but just, it was a bad night with the iRacing yellow laps not counting, messing up, and it was just a whole bunch of unfortunate events. So I think Steven made the right call ending early. I don't think that was going to end up getting any better there.
Well, second place tonight in, as I said, a shortened race. Congratulations. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
My mom, my dad, Dreamer Racing Series, Team VLR, Splash and Go Graphics.
All right, there we go. Devin Morgan there, home in second place. Nick Cooper, your winner here tonight, not here. So what we'll do is we're going to wrap this one up, and well, a big thanks to dirtfan.com, a big thanks to Steve McMillan and World of Thunder Racing League, big thanks to Wicked Cushion as well. Big thank you to all the people that are tuning in here tonight, and we apologise that we are unable to get this race in here at the Knoxville Raceway, being called early due to some glitches, but on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, we say farewell and good night from the Knoxville Raceway.